So another day goes by. We're now 66 days to Brexit. 66, 2 months and a bit left to Brexit. And the issue of the European Union and the issue of Brexit continues to divide and annihilate and conquer and outright destroy the Tory party, particularly Theresa May. She's now facing dozens of ministerial resignations, or the prospect of dozens of ministerial resignations, unless she can give them an all-out vote, a free vote on the no-deal Brexit issue. They want to vote. They want to be able to vote to stop the possibility of a no-deal Brexit. Labour also wants to take no-deal Brexit off the table. Jeremy Corbyn is refusing cross-party talks unless Theresa May takes no deal off the table, which would mean she would have to find a deal to leave the EU with. She knows the EU is not going to concede much more. She knows that the deal she has now, her weak, shitty plan that got slapped down in a historic defeat in Parliament the other day, in the biggest defeat in parliamentary UK history, that's all she's got. The EU won't concede much more. The EU won't give her no much more. Why? Because the EU is a bloc of 27 nations. Everyone seems to think that the UK is this powerful, mega powerful country that everybody respects. Everybody loves the UK. Everybody will do what the UK want. No, we don't own 2/3 of the Earth's surface anymore. We're not this massive global empire anymore. We're a little island. Yes, we're powerful. 5th most powerful economy on the planet. Yes. Not as powerful as 27 nation states. The EU doesn't care. We've got no leverage. Theresa May knows that, which is why she won't rule out a no-deal Brexit. There's 2 options we can come down to now. No deal or a second referendum. Personally, I would prefer the former. I don't think a second referendum would help much. I could see the case for a second referendum. I could see why people want it, but I don't think it would help much. It would just create further division in British politics, and it wouldn't really do much. But that's just my opinion. But she knows the no deal is unpopular in Parliament, unpopular with the public. She doesn't want it, but she can't rule it out. So the issue of Europe continues to divide and annihilate another Tory Prime Minister. In fact, she's not a Tory Prime Minister. She's a Tory bullet sponge. David Cameron run this referendum. He let it go. He let it happen because he didn't want his own party infighting. He didn't want them arguing with each other over the issue of the European Union. So he let it go. Fully expecting to win, I believe. Fully expected to win. When he lost, he resigned. There was a race to be Tory Prime Minister, to be the Tory leader. All the other running mates, all the other candidates dropped out because they knew that they would be the Tory bullet sponge. Andrea Leadsom dropped out. Boris Johnson dropped out. Everyone else who was running that campaign dropped out at the last minute, leaving Theresa May, the lone wolf standing, the last one left. And she knew then she couldn't drop out, otherwise her government would collapse. So she stepped up, she took the job, knowing full well the minute she put her name in that hat to run the race, to be the new Tory Prime Minister, she knew what she was getting into. She knew Brexit would be an issue. She knew Europe would be her single most important issue during her tenure as Prime Minister. She knew that. But clearly she was so arrogant that she thought she could run it and she could do it and she could be this powerful leader. In fact, a friend of mine has got a very, very, very good theory that she believed that Clinton would win the American presidential elections and it would be May, Clinton and Merkel, 3 powerful female leaders basically running the world. So Theresa May's arrogance is what put her in this position. So I can't stand it when I hear people say, oh, I feel sorry for Theresa May. No, fuck off. She put herself in that job. She knew what she was getting into. Stop feeling sorry for her. She put herself in this mess. Now she's got to get herself out of it. And this is why I think Jeremy Corbyn is refusing cross-party talks. Because the Tory bullet sponge is trying to make all the other parties her bullet sponge. Because she knows in March it's going to fall through one of 2 ways. Second referendum or no deal Brexit. She knows that. So what she's going to have to do, what she's trying to do, is spread the blame across the entirety of Parliament. Say every party was responsible. We had cross-party talks. Every party was responsible for this. Corbyn doesn't want any part of that. He knows that after March he can run a campaign to take her job, to take government, to take office, and he will be able to say, we didn't get involved with that. We had nothing to do with this shambles. We had nothing to do with the negotiations that led to this situation we're in now. Now, I would love to see all the other parties tell Theresa May to shove it up her ass and leave her alone in the wilderness to fight 27. The European Union is 27 countries. They do not give a shit. They do not care about us. We have no leverage. What leverage have we got? Okay, I'll grant you, we're the 5th strongest economy on the planet at the moment. That's it. It's all we've got. We're nowhere near as powerful as 27 sovereign states. Nowhere near as powerful as that. We're not the empire we used to be. We don't cover 2/3 of the Earth's surface anymore. We're a little island on our own. And even parts of that island want to fuck off. A little island on our own. That's all we are now. Powerful, I'll grant you. Not as powerful as 27 nation states. We've got no leverage. In fact, Frankie Boyle made an excellent analogy in one of his shows recently, where he said Brexit is like your toilet bursting, and you're just standing there covered in shit, and you call a plumber and you say, I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. You've got nothing. You've got no leverage. You need a plumber more than he needs you. You've got nothing. I think this is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There's times like this that I'm not ashamed that I voted Brexit, because it is tearing the Tories apart. Absolutely tearing them apart. After March, I think it won't be long until we see a general election. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.